As with all data, it can be viewed from a variety of perspectives. So, this is just one way that key themes could be identified. I encourage you to engage with the data and draw your own conclusions from it. My analysis is intended to raise further questions that you might want to explore rather than provide you with answers. The first theme that emerged was the idea of togetherness. This idea of community and togetherness dominated each section. However, within the what does creative leadership feel like, this appeared to be refined to more of a sense of reciprocated belonging. And that is the feeling that you're valued, supported, and belong to a community, but also that through a sense of ownership, empowerment, and trust, that it equally feels that the community belongs to you. That is a challenging balance to strike, as by its nature, empowerment is somewhat paradoxical, as someone has to have power in order to allow others to take it. It also requires us to consider how far that sense of belonging extends and to whom. The second theme was that there appears to be a sense that creative leadership is something that would generate a sense of excitement and a rush. This was almost perfectly balanced with the opinion that it also feels scary or challenging or uncomfortable, which raises that question of, well, can you have one without the other? Can you achieve genuine excitement from any act that isn't at least in some way scary? So, is bravery or courage an essential part of authentic creative leadership and creative ventures? If we're totally comfortable, are we affecting positive change? The third theme, and possibly the most interesting, is that the majority of responses focused on creative leadership as a process rather than an outcome it may facilitate. The product of creative leadership as something seen was mentioned only once. Product as something heard, mentioned 5 times, and the product as something felt 7 times. As it can probably be best described that we work within social sciences, this distribution isn't entirely surprising. People aren't robotic or predictable and bring complex emotions and feelings into the work that we do. And we often hear conversations of how we feel change in a school long before we see tangible results of change within the measures that we choose to apply. So, does this mean that the dominant approaches for measuring impact as something undeniably proven and seen are at odds with creative leadership? Should we be given more attention to recognizing the feelings and the sounds of change as impact? And I guess, how do you propose that we would do this if we did take that decision?